Welcome back, geographers. Today we're here in Jerusalem, one of the oldest cities in the world. Let's explore. Wow, there's so much diversity here. We're surrounded by the sounds of church bells, the distant echo of Islamic calls to prayer, and the sight of Jewish worshippers heading to the Western Wall. Every step we take here feels like we're flipping through a living history book. See those spices? They've been traded here for thousands of years. And this architecture? It's a testament to empires, cultures, and communities that have contributed to Israel's unique diversity since ancient times. So how did Israel become such a melting pot? Well, let's find out. Our learning objectives today are to explain how Israel's location and unique physical features contributed to its economy and cultural diversity. Explain the religious significance of Israel to Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, and describe the roots of the Israel-Palestine conflict. Let's begin our adventure by exploring how Israel's location contributed to its unique diversity. As we explore, follow along in the PDF and complete the graphic organizer. Israel is sandwiched between the Mediterranean Sea and the countries of Syria, Jordan, Lebanon, and Egypt. Can you guess which U.S. state is roughly the same size as Israel? If you guessed Texas, you're way off. Israel is about the size of one of the U.S.'s smallest states, New Jersey. But despite its size, Israel is one of the world's most diverse places. Looking at this map, how do you think the location of Israel has contributed to its cultural diversity? Israel is located at the intersection of Asia, Africa, and Europe. This has made it a historical crossroads for numerous civilizations, empires, and trade routes, bringing with them a myriad of cultural influences. The ancient trade routes, such as the Via Maris, that passed through Israel, connected the great civilizations of Egypt, Mesopotamia, and the Mediterranean. These routes facilitated not only trade, but also the exchange of ideas, beliefs, and traditions. Let's zoom in and explore some of Israel's unique physical features. First up, the north. The shimmering water is the Sea of Galilee. It's Israel's largest freshwater reservoir and serves as a vital source for drinking water, fishing, and agricultural irrigation. This has led to a mixing of cultures as traders, farmers, and fishermen interacted over the centuries. Moving westward, we reach the coastal plain along the Mediterranean. Beyond its sandy beaches lies the heart of Israel's urban and economic activity. Cities like Tel Aviv are central, known for their technological innovation, and hubs for international business. With crucial ports facilitating trade, the coastal plain connects Israel to global markets. Now, head east and behold the wonders of the Dead Sea. Not only is it one of the saltiest bodies of water in the world, but it's also Earth's lowest point on dry land. Rich in minerals, the mud and waters of the Dead Sea have properties that are beneficial for health and skincare. Using these resources, Israel has developed a booming global skincare industry. The extraction and processing of these minerals provides jobs and help boost Israel's economy. And lastly, flowing throughout Israel is the Jordan River. At about 223 miles long and 15 miles across at its widest point, it served as a natural route for trading and movement throughout history. Traders and settlers from different regions traveled and settled along its banks, introducing a range of cultural influences to the area. Wow, that was quite an adventure. Israel's landscape is certainly unique, but there's more to Israel than its beauty. Its physical features and location have contributed to its economic growth and cultural diversity. Israel is certainly a marvelous place. Over 4 million tourists visit it every year. But most of these tourists aren't coming here just to float in the Dead Sea. Many of Israel's visitors come here for religious reasons. Israel is a cradle of faith for billions around the world. 3 major religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, have roots that intertwine deeply with this land. Understanding how religious beliefs have connected so many people to Israel is important in understanding the real history and diversity of the region. Let's delve into the significance of this land to the three religions. Be sure to follow along in the graphic organizer in the PDF. First, let's talk about Judaism. The Jewish religion was founded on the belief that God gave Israel to the followers of Judaism as a Jewish homeland, which they call the Promised Land. Jerusalem is special to Judaism because of its western wall, which is all that's left of a very important temple from long ago. Many stories in the Holy Book of Judaism, called the Torah, take place in Israel. Next, let's talk about Christianity. Christians believe that the founder of Christianity, Jesus Christ, was born, lived, and taught in Israel. Jerusalem is especially important to Christians who believe it to be where Jesus was crucified. Many churches in Israel are built upon spots where key events from his life are believed to have occurred. Lastly, let's talk about Islam. Followers of Islam are called Muslims. For Muslims, Israel, and especially Jerusalem, is really important too. The Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem is the third holiest site in Islam. Muslims believe Muhammad, the founder of Islam, went on a miraculous journey and visited this mosque. Also, many stories in the Quran, the holy book of Islam, mention prophets who lived in or traveled through Israel. Wow, no wonder Israel is so diverse. Three of the world's most popular religions are deeply connected to this land. As we head into our next section, we'll discuss the roots of an ongoing conflict Israel has experienced, partially as a result of these religious connections. It's important to understand that this conflict is very complex. In a short segment, we can't cover its full scope. Furthermore, it's important to remember that the situation is continuously evolving, and perspectives vary widely. Our aim today is to provide a foundational understanding. So far, we've learned that Israel has been a historic crossroads between three continents and a land with deep religious significance to three religions. Its strategic location and religious significance, combined with complex social and political divisions, have led to conflict in the region that has been going on for centuries. This conflict is generally called the Israel-Palestine conflict. Historically, Jews in the area known as Israelis have called this land Israel, while Muslims known as Palestinians have called it Palestine. But it's not just Jewish Israelis or Muslim Palestinians who live here. There are also Israelis who aren't Jewish and Palestinians who aren't Muslim. All these groups feel a strong tie to the land, which has led to long-standing debates over who should govern it. The region known as Palestine has a long and diverse history and has been home to various Muslim communities and empires throughout history. Palestinians feel a strong historical and religious connection to the land, believing they should have the right to govern it as their ancestors did for centuries. For Jews, Israel represents their ancestral home. Throughout history, despite Jewish migrations in and out of the region, the connection to the land remains strong. Israelis believe that they have the right to control the land due to their religious connection, as well as many international agreements that were made in the 20th century that recognized Israel as an independent state. Both sides have historical narratives supporting their claims, and over time, political, religious, and nationalistic elements have intensified the conflict. Understanding such conflicts isn't about picking sides. It's about appreciating the depth of connection both groups feel to the land. If you were to summarize both perspectives in one sentence, how would you put it? While Israel has a complex history, it truly is a beautifully diverse place. Just remember, this land teaches us that understanding others is really important. Knowing about the past helps us make sense of today and can help shape a better tomorrow. We'll see you in the next lesson, geographers. In the meantime, keep exploring.